We're going to put it on sub-only mode because unfortunately during the previous seasons of Attack on Titan, there were too many people coming into the Twitch chat and posting spoilers. So, if you're watching this live on Twitch, welcome. Please enjoy live. If you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoy. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably wondering where seasons 2, 3, 4, and 4 Part 2 are. Attack on Titan, the final season, is like the weirdest thing ever. But anyway, someone in Japan doesn't know the word final and its meaning, and we should probably give them a dictionary of some sort. But I have watched Attack on Titan season 2, 3, 4. Absolutely loved it. It's available on Patreon. So if you want to check it out nice and early, head over to Patreon. Unfortunately, I can't include Japanese audio in anything uploaded on YouTube, which is why it's not on YouTube yet, because it takes time to edit, upload, fix, and all that sort of stuff. So join us on Twitch to watch it live. Otherwise, enjoy the VOD on Twitch or Patreon, and it will make it to YouTube eventually. All right, cool. Attack on Titan. Season 4 was good. Season 4 was really good. Like, the end of Season 3 was alright. But then Season 4, and I was just like, bruh. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. I cannot be the only one that was like, bruh, in Season 4. It was really good. Really well wrapped. Thank Christ I didn't get spoiled. Otherwise, it would have sucked. But loved it. Loved the introduction of the new character. Like, it was so good. We had such deep discussions on characters, on events, on war, on trauma, on discrimination, on worldviews. Like, all this. It was an experience. It was a real experience. Like, I would put it this way. Attack on Titan season 1, 2, 3 are a journey. Season 4 is an experience. It just mashes together, and you know when a piece to the puzzle falls and it just starts making sense? Well, they kind of spoon-fed it to us, but it just clicks and it's just like... And the fact that Eren had this for ages and we're like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then we know what the fuck's wrong with him. And it's like, fuck. So, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The songs, the characters, the action, the suspense, the dialogue, the banter, oh fuck, it's in the wine. Like, it was just beautifully done. Beautifully done. I loved it. You guys know when I started watching season 1, I was like, what's the hype all about? And I'm really grateful everyone I'm really grateful for that. I kind of had to soldier through season 1. So I would have to say like season 1 was like one of the weakest seasons, simply by how much was brought to the table in season 2, 3, especially 4. So much was brought. Season 2, just the speeches, the fighting, the tactics, become his monkey. Like, it was a journey. But season 4 was an experience. So to watch this again as it's releasing, there's a lot of excitement, anticipation. One of the big things is the music. And I was not a big fan of like season 1's opening, simply because everyone kept playing it all around the place when I didn't watch it. And so I got annoyed about the song. But the most recent seasons and the songs and the music, I absolutely love it, because I watched it and it was current, and so it's meaningful to me. And so that's one of the big things that I'm looking forward to, because every good anime gifts you with a song. And that just stays. I was completely traumatized the first time I saw the Monkey Titan. I was really traumatized the first time the Monkey Titan talked. I was like, it talks? I was like, it talks? I can't be the only one. I was like, oh shit. I was like, You're a human. And it's like, when the penny drops. So, Attack on Titan, fucking beautiful series. Fucking beautiful series. It's really hard to describe, but it was a good journey. It is a good journey. I'm late to the party, but let's be real. I may be late to the party, but I got there before it finished, so we could still be here for the main event. Alright, Attack on Titan, the final season. Probably. Probably. You gotta rewatch the reactions? I gotta rewatch the reactions. I was editing season 1 and listening to some of the theories that I had. I am grateful that you all kept your mouths shut. Thank you. You wait until now to watch this episode for the first time, so really hope my animals, mainly the ferret, don't start derping around. Oh, just make them watch it with you. Do it, do it, do it. So we're both watching this for the first time. Makes you wonder what the alpha timeline was like. Oh, the rumbling. Well, it's about time. Oh god, the kid doesn't have an arm. Oh, he was stealing. Oh. Sorry, why am I hearing the Doom Eternal soundtrack? Okay then. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real here. If this isn't the final of the final season, we all gotta chip in and send the animators a dictionary. Because it's getting ridiculous. Man, imagine having to live as Aaron. Jesus Christ. Okay, but can we save the animals? I mean, the people, alright, but like the animals. You know, my brain is still trying to wrap around how the timeline in the Alpha timeline would work if Aaron had to mindfuck his own father to get here. Like, this whole thing is a time paradox. Where's the start point? I love how we get to see this, but with a layer of context to it, because this is going through his mind. Why do the Titans have PTSD? They are the PTSD! I automatically think to one of the endings where they showed like the fortresses and the Titans walking, and then there's like a door and people stuck, and the Titans are just walking, and you're like, what the fuck's going on there? Oh, I see. I'm gonna be just that guy and saying that being stepped on and your life ending very fucking quickly is probably a lot less painful than being crushed by a boulder and then bleeding out and then being crushed eventually. If it's any consolation. Those two were Aaron's grandparents. The ones that got snitched on by Zeke. Hey, look, peaceful protesters. I'm just gonna say he's gonna have back problems after this. I mean, the real sad part, without sounding like a preacher, is that there's a lot of countries that are turned into war zones that are exactly like this, with people dying and people running and people screaming and panic and chaos and people being trampled to death and bloodshed. And a lot of people are lucky enough never to be exposed to that, not even through the news. This is why I hate war and conflict. Out of sight, out of mind. Back to your regularly scheduled distraction. And imagine the last time they had a deep conversation was when he suspected she was a Titan and she did the crazy laugh and turned into a Titan. How much has changed? Simp! At this time you thought she was a Titan. Sorry, at this time you knew she was a Titan. I'ma slap you with a simp sticker. Can I say something really dark? This relationship comes with an expiration date. She's on her last year, isn't she? I could say something even more dark to follow it up, but I'm not gonna. It's really dark. Like, fucking dark. Alright, I'm gonna say it. I think I have it somewhere in my meme folder. But it was basically a screenshot from Twitter. And it was this girl that was dressed up as Ram. And she basically said, and she was wearing like the thing, and she's like, I have terminal cancer. I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. So I'm not clingy. Thankfully, she actually survived. But at the time I originally saw that meme, which isn't even a meme, holy shit. I mean, I saw this movie, and I forget what it was called, but it was about these kids. They all have cancer. And these two kids start dating. And then there's this other kid with cancer, and this other kid that eventually loses his eyes. And the whole movie is just like, you know how it's going to end, right? So from the beginning, you're going like, holy fuck, this is going to be depressing. And you're watching this whole movie, and you're just going, holy crap, we take so much for granted. I forgot the name of the movie, but I'm sure if I Googled it, it will come up. How do you talk a guy out that can see the future? The Fault in Our Stars? Yes. But, like, I get that he's your friend, but, like... Jakey, unless it's a Titan, I'm not interested. Oh, man. I mean, look at the bright side. At least he's not killing you guys. Well, he probably killed your dad, Annie, but, like... Silver lining. You're alive. I mean, what do you do in a situation like this? What can you do in a situation like this? Like, you know what I mean? You would need Naruto levels of talk no jutsu to even have a chance. We're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time is the name of the song. Ew. They could kiss. I mean, I'd say their minds are a little preoccupied and she's probably thinking about her dad that's probably being crushed by now. But, like, yeah, by all means, trying to make a move on her. I mean, I'm pretty emotionally bankrupt, but, like, I'm not cruel. Oh, he's going for it. Always is. Imagine this seagull turns out to be a titan, and it's like, sup, bitch, there's another titan you never saw coming. Oh no, not a starving dog. Oh no, he's good. He's got some sausage. You know what really like blew my mind when I realized? You know how ships dock at a port? Airport. You know, not many people can truly understand what it feels like for things like this to be destroyed. Hi, I lived here. I grew up here. I knew all these people. Oh, now it's destroyed. And the people are dead. Not many people will know what that feels like. Where's home? Oh, centipedes. They have very, very painful toxins. Limited rumbling. I'm gonna be that terrible human being that nobody likes. But the people that grew up on this island hunted and surrounded by titans and whose squad members were killed by titans, why do they care? Why don't they just, I don't know, pull up a chair and get some popcorn and let Eren finish his job and let him come home? Why do they care about the people that left them stranded on a titan infested continent and then kept adding more titans? Morality. Define that shit. Humanity. Empathy for your enemy. Why do they care? Because genocide is bad. Oh. But them living on a Titan-infested continent where most of their family and friends were eaten alive wasn't? Most of the people Eren are killing are innocent. True. That's character development, I guess. Eren decided to take himself hostage this time. Lol. 90% of this show has been Armin and Mikasa running after AWOL Eren, and a lot of people getting killed in the process. Well, I'm glad that the final season is living up to that reputation. I'm just gonna be that guy. Like most of these people that have lived on the continent their entire lives, who suffered from the Titans, who were hunted, who were eaten, who had all this hardship, which was artificially created by these people that kept dumping Titans on the continent, who just so happened to have been killed now. Mostly because the country doing that isn't the only target. But their frame of reference is very different from our own. They don't have the internet. They haven't seen these people. They've only heard of these people. They only know them academically. These imaginary people on the other side of the planet. The king is mostly responsible for titans that attack them. Even if every single Marleyan was guilty, they aren't the entire world. Fair enough. But I'm falling back to that thing. The death of a... Well, the death of a person is a tragedy. The death of a million is a statistic. At this point, they can't even fully comprehend the death toll. Hundreds of thousands have already died. What's a few extra million? I'm just saying. And the destruction of the world that they've never seen is taking place. So they've got no frame of reference. They don't even know what's being destroyed. I get that they went to that city and lived a little while amongst the people, and so they would understand contextually the destruction of that city and its significance, and they would imagine the amount of people that are living there. But when it comes to the rest of the world, they have absolutely no frame of reference. They know they are the same as them. They lived outside of the island and the other people. No, I know. They're like, they understand that city 100%. But the rest of the world is kind of, you know, like the reference is not there. But okay. Eren knows most people are innocent, but he's choosing to kill them all anyway. What if he's just breaking the cycle of death and violence? Yes, he's sacrificing a majority of the world, but he's doing it for long-term peace because he might be able to see the final outcome. What if the end game is more peaceful than the alternative? Would you still question the method? Would you be able to sacrifice the few to save the many? That is the real question. If he's breaking the cycle, that is. Aaron is sacrificing the many for the few. This is true. If we're only looking at the present generation, he's putting the value of his emotional attachment of the few that he knows above the countless masses that he's killing. But what if he's able to see a future beyond this? You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't think violence can ever break the cycle. I don't really have my own solution. I just disagree with the killing for peace. I get you on a principle. But like, why do we assume this is the extent of his vision? What if he's able to see far beyond this? And there was a timeline where he didn't do the rumbling, and he knows the outcome, which is far worse than executing the rumbling. That's the thing that gets me with this. Where is the start point? Where does the loop end? Doesn't even have an end. This whole time paradox thing, it's just insane. I don't know. I wanna understand his thinking, his ultimate thinking. I think we'll get that by the end of the season. Age-old question, does the end justify the means? I mean, if we can be led to believe that the Bible is true, God flooded the planet. I'm just saying. So far, we only seen his future, nothing beyond that, so I doubt. But it's possible he has seen something. It's possible. It's possible. Ah, Hange. Well, the people that haven't seen season 2, 3, and 4 are in for a surprise when they see it. Have fun with that. God is definitely the villain of the Bible. Hey, you can't say that, it will take your firstborn. So, does someone want to make Levi a Titan? Think about it. Levi with regeneration. I will be a mama bear. I will fight God if he tries. Didn't she give you brain damage? Doesn't that kind of make you even? I mean, if she's not actually going to fight, can we feed her to Levi? I mean, that would improve mission success significantly. No? I'm just being rational here. I mean, you guys want to stop Eren, right? Not sure if Levi would be compatible with female Titan. How dare you assume his gender? Which Annie? The Annie in front of you, or the Annie you thought was Annie before you found out she was a Titan? Or the Annie you imagined was Annie while she was a frozen popsicle and you were talking to her? I love how one of them is just called female Titan, when we've seen other women be the same other Titan. Acromans can't turn into Titans. See, they had to write that into the lore of Attack on Titan just to stop Levi. They had to nerf Levi. They were like, Levi could take out Eren. Oh yeah? Well, he fucking lost his fingers. And an eye. Now he's got no depth perception and can't use the thing. How's that? You son of a bitch. Imagine being so OP they had to nerf you. That man went out like a boss. Respect. I'm gonna be honest. Remember how I decided I don't like Hange? I don't actively hate her, but like, if she was to get chewed up by a Titan right now and start screaming and yelling, I wouldn't feel anything. It's not that I hate her. It's just that I don't care. The reason for it is that their bloodline has been modified, as they are no longer considered as Eldians who can turn into and or are affected by the power of the Titans. That's Hange. I know, but I'm just letting the people from Season 2 know. I don't actively hate her anymore. I just don't feel anything for her. You could say that I'm indifferent. So like, I wouldn't go out of my way to get rid of her. I just wouldn't save her. If that makes sense. I mean, it's a step in the right direction from your point of view, isn't it? I'll give you an analogy. She's being eaten by a zombie. Or she's about to be eaten by a zombie. If I disliked her, I would shoot her in the leg. But because I don't like her, I'm not going to shoot the zombie. I'm going to just leave her with the zombie. If she survives, she survives. Silver lining is that their memories can't be erased by the power of the founding Titan and they are immune to the power of Titans. Yes, but he's also human. That man died like a fucking boss. I still remember. He was on a horse. He's like, charge! He gets fucking grabbed by a Titan, getting eaten and shit. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And he's like, keep going! And I'm like, fuck! Meanwhile, Odin in Valhalla's like, yeah! Seriously, I reckon Odin himself would come from Valhalla to pick him up. And then he has an opportunity to be saved and is like, fuck that. I want to drink mead from Odin's horn. Don't you dare pull me back to this shithole. I ain't doing that again. Meanwhile, that fucking McDonald's employee with the red hair that was shitting himself the entire time survived. Fucking hell. Seriously, McDonald's employee. Yeah, I'll find the fucking image for you. The fucking McDonald's employee. He's fucking ridiculous. Why is he alive? No one even likes him. Does anyone even like him? I don't fucking like him. I don't think anyone fucking likes him. This fucking shit. Hey, fucking this cunt. Look at this asshole. Why is he even alive? No one likes him. He's like the reason wood chippers were created. Well, I mean, if you don't make it in time, you're going to have front row seats to the rumbling. Best seats in the house. Bird's eye view. Here's the real question. If the Titans are just like walking across the continent, what happens if someone's in one of those hot air balloons? Can the Titans like swat them? Or are the Titans just like walk? Like mass select, control A, all units, right click walk. Like that's all they're doing, right? Can they actually swat people out of the hot air balloons? Because if that's a catch-22, why are they not using hot air balloons? Oh, speak of the fucking devil, why is he alive? This guy's like a fucking STD. He's still alive! Why? Why is he still alive? If someone doesn't stab this cunt, I'm gonna be pissed. Why are you still alive? No one wants you. Your own fucking parents didn't want you. You fucking shit. You're a fucking STD. Just when you thought you're out, you're back. He's like a fucking Kardashian. If you don't kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. I don't see all of his blood everywhere. Kill him. Kill. If you don't kill him, he's going to kill someone else. And then you're going to be like, why, God? Because you haven't killed him. Oh my God. How is he still alive? How? What? Is there some sort of force in the universe that is trying to keep him alive for some unknown fucking reason? Why is he alive? I know, that is literally my... Why is he still alive? Like, just anyone. Can we just slit his jugular just in case? I don't trust this shit. Can we pull out his heart and just to make sure that it stopped bleeding? Can we make sure that the heart is physically separated from the rest of the body? I'm not going to believe he's dead until we've done a formal autopsy with the brain in a jar on one side of the room and the heart on the other side of the room. Even then, I'm going to feel a bit nervous. And if this guy becomes a Titan, I swear to God, if this guy pulls out one of those Titan syringes and gives it to himself right now and ends up eating Annie or something, I will absolutely lose my fucking mind. I will lose my mind to the point. And then they're going to be like, this was part of the plan all along. Aaron taught me to do this, and this, and now I became a Titan. I am going to... You remember that guy I played Zero Escape? I took off my headphones and threw them on an effing wall. I'm going to do it again. If this guy doesn't die... If he doesn't... I said I don't hate Ange anymore, but I hate this guy. If he doesn't fucking die, I'm gonna get a plane ticket and go to fucking Japan. find the fucking studio and grab an axe. Why is he not dead? Do you see this shit? Why is he not dead? This guy is a walking deus ex fucking machina of plot shit. Just take his fingers, he's got 10 of them, chop him off and plug the hole. That'll work. Or get some fucking duct tape. Fucking flex tape. That shit fixes everything. Oh yeah, let's just fucking weld the fucking fuel tank with an open flame. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, sweet mother of God. Here we go. Let me guess, he turned into a titan. If he turned into a titan, I swear to God. Kill him, please. Kill him. I don't know, man. As long as that head is still connected to that body, I don't believe he's 100% dead. I don't believe it. I have trust issues. You know, I was just about to say I am impressed by the Titans keeping their balance on a downhill angle like that, and this motherfucker just slipped. Super fun happy slide! Whee! I mean, who says you can't have fun at your day job? Turn into Titans and run away? Isn't that Mikasa? You know, this might turn out to be the greatest episode ever. They killed that guy and she's about to die. I like how she just casually just says, Johnny! Not even sayonara. It's just like, Johnny, see you next time. It's just like so fucking casual. No! Levi's like, you son of a bitch. Oh, what? You want to go to Valhalla too? Well, you gotta fucking earn it. You gotta take out at least 3 big titans. 3! You can't just die to a titan. You gotta take out a few of them. Earn your place in Valhalla. You got some fucking big shoes to fill after season, what was it, 2 or 3? I don't remember, but the point is, there's some fucking shoes to fill. Don't fuck it up. Now remember, Hange, when I said you gotta finish off 3 of them, I meant kill them, alright? You gotta kill them. That's 1. That still only counts as 1. Oh, that definitely counts as 2. Son of a bitch is getting a multi-kill. Hange is on fire. Okay, you're allowed to go to Valhalla. You don't get to go to Valhalla. You get to go in some guy's asshole. See, Levi's now thinking, how the fuck am I going to top that? I mean, if he had all of his fingers and an eye, he could, but like, fuck. You know, I'm very lucky I did that conversation about Hange before this started happening, otherwise it would have been too late. What?! Sorry, this has got to be like a flashback. Is this Valhalla? Oh yeah, you're definitely in Valhalla. And Meat Girl is definitely in Valhalla. And Mr. I haven't slept in 6 months is definitely in Valhalla. I don't remember who you are though. Aren't you that guy who had his kit taken off him and he was eaten alive by it while he was screaming? Yeah, I'm sorry, that doesn't get you entry into Valhalla. No, he pushed Hand into a well. Holy shit, Valhalla is canon in this world. No, that's the one who saved Hanjo by pushing her into a well to save her from the blast. Okay, that's allowed. That gets you entry into Valhalla. Damn, he's a Valkyrie now. I thought Valkyries were females. Sinners. Ooh. I just had a really dark thought. I'm gonna say it. You guys remember that episode of South Park about erotic asphyxiation? Where Kenny dresses up as Batman and like chokes himself with a belt while jacking off? Imagine you die like that, and then the ghosts of your family and friends are just there, just going. Imagine that. And you have to live with it for all eternity. So how'd you die, Grandpa? I was doing the Batman. What's the Batman? Did you fight bad guys? No, it's when you wear a Batman costume and choke yourself with a belt while jacking off. God himself is like, and Odin's just like, Sasha is having a feast in Valhalla and Hanj is invited. I can imagine Sasha in Valhalla fucking taking Odin's meat and just starts eating it. Like, she would be the type. She's just like, everyone's just like, Owen came down personally to bring Hadge to Valhalla. That is like the most epic compliment ever. Having that man bring you to Valhalla. I mean, he had Odin, right? That tops everything. That's holding the line. But fuck, having him is a close second. I like picturing Owen personally went to pick them up to Valhalla. Has anyone seen Vikings? They have some of the best death scenes. Especially the Valhalla ones. They're just so beautiful and artistic. They went out in a literal blaze of glory. I love it. I love it. She went out like a phoenix and was reborn from the ashes. You know, this whole thing about the Titans coming down the hill. In World War II, when the German army was attacking Yugoslavia, and you can actually see this bridge from the castle in Serbia. There's basically like a bridge. And that's where the German army was going to come. And so they were pretty much evacuating. And you had about 100 volunteers. And their mission was basically to stall the enemy for as long as they can. They didn't have any explosives. They didn't have enough munitions. They didn't have anything. They were literally bodies stalling because it was a bottleneck. It was a river crossing. And so the longer you can hold that crossing, the longer you're holding the enemy from actually catching up to the people that were retreating. So these 100 people, 100 or so, basically went to hold the line. It was a one-way trip. Imagine that, volunteering for that. You listen to some of the stories of the fighting that was going on in World War One and World War Two, and you had literal battles where people would take off their clothes and throw them in the gears of tanks. So it would basically jam. And then they would just climb up on the tank and wait for them to open the hatch, and then they would just stab the person to stop a tank. It was literal fighting tooth and nail to the death. Nothing glorious, nothing theatrical, just literal fighting to the death. It was just. What are you gonna do? Dump weight? How much you want to bet there's nowhere to land the plane, and he's gonna stay on while everyone jumps out? The Titans in AoT themselves are influenced by Norse mythology. Jotun's giants and Ymir being the first Jotun. All I gotta say is one thing. Everyone talks about God being real or not, but Odin promised to rid the world of the ice giants. And I don't see any fucking ice giants, do you? Wait. I want to make sure I understood that plan 100%. And what happens if that's not effective? Oh no, I just thought of something. This guy's gonna crash the plane into Aaron. I'm down for killing Zeke. I don't even care if he doesn't stop the rumbling. I'm down for killing him. That's a lot of ground to cover. You know, that's the tough part about war. You might die, but you might survive. And then somehow you gotta hold it together for the other people. Oh shit! What if, now hear me out, they were talking, and then they were like, oh, he can control us too. And Eren was like, oh yeah! Boom! I'm in! You stupid son of a bitch! Why'd you give him the idea? Damn it! I mean, I'm pretty sure he's been listening to you this entire time. You don't have to shout. Really? Didn't they try that at the end of World War One? But for how long? Finally, someone that understands they don't have to yell. Oh, come on. Someone hasn't had their turn. Looking at you, Blondie. Okay, I gotta be real. How did you not see that? I would just say that's the little bit of innocence that's left. But this is a discussion, technically. Attack on Titan, the final discussion. Alright. Who spiked the brownies? Someone spiked the brownies. I mean, out of context, it looks like they're all on drugs. Eren is more on his period than Sasuke. For some reason, I have a hunch that he's doing this for reasons he's not telling them. Whether it be a path to peace by making them all work together, or I don't know. I have a hunch he's able to see an outcome he has not shared with anyone. I bet you're regretting it now. And this is why we have war. Is that perhaps the whole point of this? Giving everyone a loss that's not directly related to them? But in this case, Annie's suffering on a personal level because her father would be dead, as would Reiner and other people. So how's that fair? But then again, Annie wasn't exactly his best friend, so... Hmm? Oh, hey, Skull. Thanks for resubbing. Oh, you got to catch the stream. Nice, nice, nice. Remember, no spoilers. See, someone's taking my plan. Use an airship and get above the Titans. I mean, let's be real. What incentive do you have to betray the guy trying to survive? Have they mentioned the female Titan's ability before? I don't know. Can't blame a girl for trying. I couldn't spoil even if I wanted to. I didn't watch the last season. Good. Ah, okay. So family members are alive. I love that this whole train is just a bunch of plot armor. Everyone's dead, except everyone on this train. That just so happens to be the relatives of all the other people on the island. They're alive. Everyone else is dead! Motherfuckers, they stole my idea! Why are you walking? Fucking run! Well, fucking hope that the Titans can't climb. Well, they're trying to fucking fly over the Titans, aren't they? No, they're not. They're just gonna fucking fly over them. You know, I'm gonna be that bad guy and say that I've witnessed a few people that have said very similar things when they thought they were gonna die, but they didn't change after they survived. Aaron, don't fall for it. Finish them off. Well, in that case, you were never a mother to begin with. Meanwhile, that Titan is like, "'Tis but a scratch." So he's using the Titan that created the things and Zeke's Titan to create a Titan to fight them while he stays in his base form. Huh. Warhammer and Beast, that's the one. This shit is like the final boss in an Elden Ring game. Or a Dark Souls game. Or actually Devil May Cry 2, actually. If he stops the rumbling right in front of the plateau, I am gonna be disappointed, Aaron. I was promised carnage and genocide, and I will see it to the end. Kill them all. I mean, I feel bad for the children, but kill the parents! Or at the very least, eat them. Like they ate your mother, Aaron. Remember what they did to your mother. Give in to your hate. Or, better yet, surround the plateau with titans and let them, I don't know, sit there for a while. I don't know, I'm out of ideas. Look, I don't like those military people that turn children into weapons, alright? I ain't forgiving that shit. Eat them. The children, I'm fine with the children. But the parents were shit using their children, turning them into weapons, knowing full well that they're going to die within a few years just so they can have a more comfortable life. And these military people using an entire population of people as cannon fodder in war. And just because they're about to die, they beg for forgiveness. I'm sorry, but every fucking homicidal maniac begs for forgiveness when they have no hope left. Doesn't mean they've changed. The children, I feel sorry for. They're innocent. They had absolutely no choice in the matter. 100% agree. It is not their fault. But the adults? Fuck them. They made their bed. They can sleep in it. It's okay, you were never a mother to begin with, and I'm sure he doesn't even remember you after the brain damage he sustained from a mission that he had to go on so you could live a comfortable life. I hope that your last few moments are painful. I bid you adieu. Ah, the plane. I just have a question. How the F are you gonna land that thing? In a lightning storm? Oh god, and you're on a giant hunk of metal. You're gonna have to glide this baby. Oh, it's got no landing gear. This is gonna be a rough landing. Quick, guy in the plane, land on the civilians. No, I'm about to get cucked, aren't I? No! No! Ah! The balls! They're blue! When's the next episode? And if it's not next week... Fall. Yeah, but I'm in Australia. What does that mean? October. Excuse me? I think an entire generation of anime watchers are going to start listening to metal music after this, and I, for one, am happy about this because it is an underrated genre. While pop and all this other stuff is always talking about lovely, lovely this and that, I think metal, industrial, rock, and alternative has so much soul in it that is underappreciated as all hell. Just because everyone's like, it's devil music. No, it's not. Have you actually heard any of the lyrics or read any of them? There's a lot of soul and essence in it, and a lot of thought goes into it. A lot more than, all the single ladies, my husband is an ex-drug dealer. Like, what the fuck, man? After that incredible animation they gave us here, it makes perfect sense why it's taking them so long to release. This shit doesn't animate itself. No, do not get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't done properly or anything. I'm just going, what the literal F that I have to wait 6 months for the next thing? I get that the animation is good at everything, but we had a 1 hour episode, which is the equivalent of 3 episodes. Right? So they animated the equivalent of 3 episodes. And yes, they did animate a significant amount of action scenes. But they also did have a lot of assets already to work with in the studio. So it's not like it takes a year to do 3 episodes. Let's be real here. It all comes down to studio, budget, and how busy people are. And I think that the studio responsible for Attack on Titan also did Chainsaw Man as well as other anime. So they are pretty busy. However, an hour after a year? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, it'll be worth it. It better be. Look, I got to see that asshole die, alright? I got my Christmas present. This asshole. He's fucking dead. This guy. Alright? I got my Christmas present. This guy's dead. He better be dead. So, like, I'm happy. Lucky I had that conversation about Hange before she went out like a boss. But I don't feel sad about it at all. I was just like, meh. So, nice. Lucky we had that conversation before it happened. Oh, look, the time I understand a lot of people will think, and a lot of people have accused me of watching anime before I react to it due to the timing of my discussions. That shit is pure coincidence, I swear to God. I say shit and it just happens. That's not me. Like, pure coincidence. I understand where you're coming from. I edited Attack on Titan Season 1 and other anime, and I sometimes drop my jaw watching. But it's coincidence. Quick logic check. If I had the time to watch all the anime that I watch before Monday, do you really think I would not be uploading more videos if I had that much spare time? Just putting it out there, quick little logic check. Because I started this stream at 5. I finished work at 5. It's Monday. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if you can actually see the future since your timing is almost perfect when you do your conversations. It blows my fucking mind too when I'm editing. Trust me, it does. Everyone from the previous generations of Scouts are dead except Levi. That's why I'm having that whole discussion of why would he even care? All of his comrades were killed by these people. Why would Levi care? Like, out of all people, those that struggled and who had their friends die, why would they care? You know? Hand OST, is that the song that played while she did her play of the game? Could you tell me the name of the song? Even his fiance was killed, although that's more Annie than anything. When I was listening to the song that was playing while Hange was going out, it sounded very similar to something that would play in Guilty Crown. I could be wrong, but it sounded similar. Though, truth be told, I haven't seen Guilty Crown in, like, forever. I watched that in high school at some point when it was coming out. That was good. That was good. No, that was good. Okay, so there is no Attack on Titan next week. Well, I guess that gives me 6 months to edit out Season 2, 3, and potentially 4 of Attack on Titan. I'll see if I can. We're going to play that song that was playing while Hange was going out like a boss. We're going to take a break and we're going to watch some Naruto Shippuden. Because we are up to the good parts. And those of you that were there for the last 2 weeks in Naruto Shippuden, I told my mates this weekend that thing I did about Madara, about how he could win by abusing his power. And one of them almost died laughing. So I look forward to eventually editing that clip out and putting it on YouTube. Who knows? Maybe we get some views and get some more people to join us in the community. All right, quick little break. We're listening to the song and then we're watching some Naruto Shippuden. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'll try to edit out Season 2, but truth be told, when we did the vote for the next thing that's getting edited out, Avatar 1, Assassination Classroom was 2nd, and Attack on Titan was 3rd. So you might have to wait for a season of Assassination Classroom before you see Season 2 of Attack on Titan. Otherwise, just go watch it on Patreon. Anyway, guys, quick little break, and we're doing Naruto Shippuden. Your brother is going to hopefully join some of the new Naruto streams. Fingers crossed. Sub only stays on. So I'm going to take off sub only mode because thankfully everyone during Naruto Shippuden is fucking amazing and no one ever spoils anything. The only reason I had to turn sub only mode on for Attack on Titan was while I was editing Season 1 and some of Season 2 for Patreon, I kept noticing me complaining about people spoiling in the chat, so blame those people. Sorry guys, I tried being nice, but quick little break.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun size, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.